Greetings to Dr. Amelia. We'll be presenting our assignment 2 findings in this video. These are the group members, myself Tanisha, we have Shania, Lakesh, Praveen and Prem. I'll start off with the topic overview. OS security protects the system's data and functions by ensuring integrity, confidentiality, and availability. It uses measures like authentication, encryption, access control, patching, and malware protection to stop both external and internal threats. Advanced tools such as firewalls and intrusion detection systems strengthen defenses against evolving cyber risk.
Hi, madam. My name is Shania, and I'll be presenting about the objective of the research, which there are four. And the first one is to examine the operating system security theory, threats, and real life challenges. I mean, like real world challenges, which is the same as real life. And the next one is to evaluate effectiveness of key security measurements such as authorization, access control, encryption, IDS, and firewall. So IDS means they are the identification step to make sure the system knows who you are before deciding what you can access, which is crucial for accountability and preventing unauthorized use. And the third one is to identify best practices, trends, and policy recommendation. And the last one is to propose solution to current and future security challenges. Moving on to the next slide.
Hello, madam. I'm Lakesh, and I'll be continuing with statements. The first problem statement is increasing complexity and interconnectedness of systems. It leads to more vulnerabilities in malware, like malware buffer overflows and network intrusions. Next is balance, usability, and security. Strong protections for encryption may hurt the performance or user experience. And last one is lack of comprehensive and updated defenses. It exposes systems to internal misuse and also external cyber attacks, causing breaches.
Hi, madam. My name is Praveen. So I'll be talking about influencing factors in making the decision. So first one will be evolving threats landscape, which is new attacks types like ransomware, zero days, and APTs force constant updates to security measures. The second one will be system vulnerabilities, which is weakness in architecture, software, or configurations determine which defenses take priority. Third one will be organizational needs and resources, which is available skill, infrastructure, and budget influence the choice of security solutions. And the fourth one will be compliance and policy requirement, which is legal rules and industry standards guides the minimum security measures to adopt. The last one will be user experience and performance impact, which is security must be balanced with system speed and ease of use.
Hello, madam. I'm about to share the main six techniques to analyze the problem. The first one will be the background research. Review the academic and trusted sources to build a theoretical base. And the second one will be empirical data collection. It gather real-world data from advisories, reports, case studies, and expert insights. And the third one will be case studies. It study real incidents and success to access strategy effectiveness. The fourth one will be experimental analysis. It tests security tools in control OS environments. And the fifth one will be comparative studies. Benchmark different OS security methods for pros and cons and usability. And the last one will be qualitative analysis. It finds recurring issues and trends to thematic and content analysis.
Moving on to method use, the article used several research methods to explore the topic. It started with rigorous background research, reviewing academic sources and trusted reference to build its theory. It carried out empirical data collection, gathering advisories, reports, case studies, and expert insight on real-world security. The authors included case studies to document breaches and successful defense, highlighting lessons learned. They use experimental analysis to test operating system setup against malware, intrusion detection challenges, and buffer overflow attacks. They also conducted comparative studies benchmarking OS strategies for their pros, cons, and performance impact. Finally, they applied qualitative analysis to code and examine the literature and data for recurring issues and best practice.
So moving on to the next slide, which is the materials used. The materials for this research came from a mix of theory, real world examples, and practical testing. First, books and research paper provided the background on operating system security. Security alert and advisories from vendors showed the latest threats and vulnerabilities. Real world cases studies gave example of how security incidents actually happen or are handled. In controls, tests set up tools like firewall, intrusion detection system, and encryption were tried out to see how they perform. Insights from security forums and interviews with experts added practical real-world knowledge. And finally, performance data and system logs from the test were used to measure the effectiveness of each security measure. And that's all from me. Thank you, madam.
Hello, madam. I'll be continuing with results and outcomes of the article. Well, the results is one of the results is identified key OS vulnerabilities such as malware risk, buffer overflows, and also network intrusion points. The next is proved effectiveness of layered defenses, combining authentication, access control, encryption, IDS, and firewalls, lower risks. And lastly is revealed OS performance differences. Benchmarking showed the right resilience, speed, and usability across the systems in terms of performance. Thank you, madam.
Okay, hi madam. So I'll be continuing the outcomes. So there is four. The first one will be created OS security best practice, which is regular patching, strong authentication, multi-layered defenses, and ongoing monitoring. The second one will be proposed policy recommendations, which is combining technical and procedural measures for stronger protection. The third one will be stress future proofing OS security, which is addressing cloud, IoT, and AI related challenges. And the last one will be provided actionable insights, which is useful for practitioners and researchers to make better security decisions. Thank you.
So, as for the conclusion, strengthening OS security requires a layered, proactive approach that blends strong technical safeguards, policies, and continuous monitoring. By combining authentic encryption, access control, intrusion detection, and timely patching, systems can be better protected against both current and emerging threats. The goal is not only to defend against attacks, but also to maintain reliability, usability, and trust in an increasingly connected world. So that's all from us, madam. Thank you.